I'm 4-1 meteorologist Kim Adams. The first flakes of the season already in some cities today and more on the way tomorrow. Forecast is coming up.
Also, first at 4, it looks like the UAW strike against General Motors is coming to an end. We will have a live update. Plus, Lions fans are ready to roar. Jamie Edmonds is live.
Hey there, Karen. The parking lots here at Eastern Market opened about an hour ago. The party has begun. Coming up, I'll check in with some guys who are doing it right.
Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News First at 4 starts now.
First at 4, all eyes on the UAW and General Motors. Sources say they have reached a tentative deal to end the strike for all 3 automakers, but we are waiting for official confirmation. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Karen Drew. Thousands of families across the country are hoping the 2 sides have been able to reach an agreement. The UAW strike started 46 days ago. Now, we do know Ford reached a tentative deal with the union last week. That approval process is underway. Then, Stellantis was able to close the gap with negotiators and then announced its deal on Saturday. Then, about an hour ago, President Biden said he talked to UAW leader Shawn Fain and all the deals are in place. President Biden says it shows collective bargaining works for both sides and protects the middle class.
It's a critical piece of worker power and is showing how collective bargaining works by providing workers a seat at the table to honor their contributions to their employers' success by securing pay and benefits that can raise a family on and retire with dignity and respect.
Now, you may remember President Biden visited UAW workers on the picket lines early in the strike. Right now, Will Jones is at Solidarity House with the very latest. Will.
Karen, UAW members who work for General Motors were relieved this morning when they heard that a tentative agreement had been reached with the automaker. They knew it was a matter of time after agreements with Ford and Stellantis. So after they got word this morning about this tentative agreement, some began cleaning up their striking area at a GM plant in Van Buren Township, but they didn't leave the picket line waiting on official word from UAW leadership to pack up. Specific details on the GM deal hasn't been reached, but it follows the pattern set with Ford last Wednesday and Stellantis over the weekend. Those deals will last 4 years and 8 months and include 25% general pay raises and cost of living adjustments. The strike began about 6 weeks ago, and strikers have been surviving on $500 per week in strike pay.
Now that we got an agreement, we could get back to work. I think pretty much everybody is, happy, Hopefully we got a good agreement, and everybody get back to work.
So here's what happens next. It's going to go to the UN or the UAW National Council, and they're going to vote to send this agreement to membership, and then the membership would be able to ratify this agreement. We're live at the UAW Solidarity House in Detroit. Will Jones, Local 4.
All right, a major day. All right, thank you very much, Will. It's cold out there. We'll have the hat on, snow falling in Michigan. Some flakes could be flying during your trick-or-treating tomorrow. Take a live look at the town of Houghton in the UP. You can see snow covering the roofs captured by this camera. Kim Adams starts that countdown to Halloween in our first forecast. You said it was going to maybe snow, Kim.
It's awful.
Right? I know. I'm bummed.
Show on a Monday. It's just practically cruel. Yeah, we do. We have got a couple flakes out there. Not much, and not everyone has seen the snow. But tomorrow, better chance that all of us will see at least a couple of snowflakes falling. Nothing totaling up or anything like that, but it's here, unfortunately. We'll see any snow or light rain wind down over the next hour or so, and then we actually clear out and cool down. So if you are doing some tailgating tonight, 42 degrees at 6 o'clock, 48 o'clock, and by 11 o'clock, temperatures will be all the way down into the 30s on our way down into the 20s. Right now it's 41 in Mount Clemens and Pontiac, 43 out at Metro Airport. Tomorrow for Halloween starts out cold, 28 degrees. We make it to 40, and then right during trick-or-treating, a little light snow mixed with some rain. We'll talk more about that in a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Kim. We are waiting for our first look at a new report on the Oxford High School shooting. This part of the independent investigation will focus on what happened before and during the shooting. You'll remember 4 students were killed, 7 people were injured during that shooting back in November of 2021. The school board declined several offers from the Attorney General to investigate. Instead, a firm called Guidepost Solutions is expected to release its report anytime now. We're waiting to get a look and then hope to talk about its conclusions as soon as possible. The Fulton County Sheriff's Department says it's looking for tips in the case of a 16-year-old girl shot to death in Pontiac. Investigators say Desiree Childs was killed about 11:20 on Saturday night while walking home with a friend. Happened at the South Johnson Avenue and Menominee Road. Right now, sheriff says he does not believe the teenager was the intended target, and detectives are canvassing the neighborhood. Tonight at 5, her family shared their pain and their hopes that their daughter gets justice. Israel is pushing deeper and deeper into Gaza, which is forcing the Biden administration to walk a very fine line. It's trying to juggle the fight against terrorists with the devastating price so many civilians are paying. Kimberly Gill joins us now to talk about exactly where things stand on a Monday afternoon.
Yeah, hi, Karen. Good afternoon to you. Israel says it wants to rescue hostages and destroy Hamas. However, if the war is to be fought in dense residential areas, it seems civilians won't be able to escape the violence. Already, the Hamas-run health ministry says 8,300 people have died in Gaza, mostly women and children. Israeli forces face a difficult task of finding more than 300 hostages taken during the Hamas attack inside Israel on October 7th that sparked this war. Palestinians are running out of places to find refuge. For example, tens of thousands of civilians are sheltering in the territory's largest hospital, but Israel accuses Hamas of having a secret command post under that building. Hamas denies the claim. While the Biden administration isn't pushing for a ceasefire, it is among some of Israel's allies suggesting there should be breaks in the fighting.
We absolutely think that the idea of humanitarian pauses, more than one, is something that should be seriously considered. Now, these would be localized, they would be short duration, and there may be a need for multiple of them to get humanitarian aid in, but also to see if we can't negotiate for the release of hostages and find a way to get them out safely.
Now, Israel says it's working to get more aid into Gaza. Today, 59 trucks were waiting at the Rafah crossing in Egypt. If they make it across the border, it would be a big increase in the delivery of supplies, but still far below the 455 trucks that used to arrive each day before the start of the war. And meanwhile, we're told hostage release talks directly with Hamas have broken down since Israel still isn't allowing fuel shipments into Gaza. Many hospitals there are also saying that they are down to their last few hours of fuel. So we'll have another update from the Middle East when you join us for Local 4 News at 5 o'clock.
All right, we appreciate it. Thank you, Kim. Well, the Illinois man accused in a hate crime that left a 6-year-old Muslim boy dead is being held without bond after pleading not guilty. 71-year-old Joseph Shuba was in court in a suburb southwest of Chicago. The family's landlord is accused of stabbing 6-year-old Wadia Alpha Ume and his mother on October 14th. The child died. His mother survived. She says Shuba attacked them because of the war between Israel and Hamas after she asked him to pray for peace. Shuba is charged with several charges, including murder. Within the past hour, President Joe Biden signed a new executive order hoping to regulate the impact of artificial intelligence on all of us. He is using the Defense Production Act to invoke emergency powers used during times of war or even the COVID pandemic.
This executive order will use the same authority to make companies prove that their most powerful systems are safe before allowing them to be used. Before allowing them to be used.
Fundamentally, it is our...
There's much more in the order, including requirements to protect Americans from AI-enabled fraud and deception. All right, Detroit Lions looking to bounce back after a tough loss. They will do it in the national primetime spotlight. Fans already tailgating downtown. Rev it up for the Lions' appearance on Monday Night Football. We are all in. So is Jamie Edmond. She's live at Eastern Market this afternoon. The weather may not be great, but that does not stop Lions fans, Jamie.
Karen, absolutely not. The parking lot's opened at 3, and the setups that have happened already are amazing. I found 3 fans who've been doing this for years. Say your name.
DeCory.
Okay.
Andrew Hill.
Ron Blevins.
Okay, so they've been doing this for about, what'd you say, 7 years. They were here at the last primetime game. Sam Darnold, the Jets, we're not talking about it. DeCory, let's talk about the food first. You have a whole hibachi.
Yes, I do. We make hibachi every Sunday, every home game. We tailgate, come out, cook for everybody, our family and friends. So if anybody want to come down and hang out with us anytime.
Well, thanks for having us. Can you talk about what's going on in there? You have a buffet setting up?
Well, yeah, we got like a little buffet. You know, presentation is always everything. We got, things to set up so everybody can self-serve themselves when it's time to eat.
talk about the weather is not great. Karen was telling me how cold it is, and I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling it. But you guys have this heater. You really thought of everything.
Oh, absolutely, because we got the women over here. We got to make sure they taken care of. So home away from home, they always going to stay warm. Or if it's hot, we're going to bring in the AC. But right now, we're going to bring in the heat.
That's kind of why I stopped at your little tent, because there was heat. What is this?
What is this?
Yeah, this.
This is my turnover chain. We ready to go. Every time we get a turnover, we're going to rock this hard. Also, we got one right here as well. You know, so yeah, we ready to play. It's like I got my hat on. This is going to be the theme helmet for the game. I'm wearing that just like they are. I'm ready to get in.
This is a chef's hat. You are at the hibachi. One more thing. What do you got? These guys are referees in high school and college. Give me a prediction.
34-10, One Pride, Detroit. We going all the way. Super Bowl, baby.
All right, so he says bounce back.
28-7. Come back out here and get this dub and have some more fun out here.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun out here, but it's going to be a double-digit win.
All right, now go tell those Raiders fans what you think.
To do right now. Hold on.
He's going to go tell the Raiders fans what he thinks, guys. He told me he'd keep it clean. Let's follow. He's looking for him. There they are, you guys.
We're going to get you my double-digit win, girl. What you going to do?
Go Lions. Send it back to Karen.
Oh, now you want to talk subtle?
Send it back to Karen.
I'm going to send it to Karen.
She's like, wrap it up. We don't know what's going to happen. All right. Thank you, Jamie.